Greetings, Scorpio, and welcome to your Divinely Guided Rune reading here for the week. We're doing it a lot different, so let me know in the comments below how it ends up for you at the end here. So we're getting the first rune, and then a tarot card, and then another rune, all for clarity on each position as we move forward here. At the very end, we will use a message from the Fairies Oracle deck card for additional messages or meanings or clarity, etc. at the very end, so stay tuned for that. All right, Scorpio, in your energetic near past here is Wunjo is looking for your joy, your bliss, your pleasure, your success after trial type of energies where you feel accomplished, elated, grateful, just so happy, so wonderful, blessed or challenged with aspects of that in your recent past. Now, this is your card of clarity is the Six of Wands. Again, this is that success after victory. This is all that work, all that cooperation. You are waving that clan flag in the air in this sort of energy here in this card. So Wunjo is definitely, you have a success after trial type of energy about you right now. This is beautiful. Let's get your next bit of information. Rune of clarity, more communication. All right, so Anzus is the rune of divine downloads, prophetic dream work, communication. This is nicknamed the antenna rune. This is a lot of stuff that's opening you up for divine downloads, like claircognizance, clairsentience, clairaudience, any one of those six clairs, look them up. Deja vu, premonition dreams, meditation's easier, spirit guides, spirit animals, ancestors, colors, movies, music, whatever, you name it, right? Open to communication, to and from. This could be with yourself, divine source, other people. Okay. And this is more like receiving that. And I think you received some good, beautiful communication that affirms that victory for you. That is like that beautiful celebration kind of energy that you get to have as a result of that in your recent past. Now, this is again blessed or challenged with aspects of those. So let's get some clarity on this moving forward. The god Ing's rune Ingwaz is in the now. This is very fertile time to be it, a very fertile time to be in. This is the fertile territory that you get to plant the seed in. This is the seed right there, the diamond, planted in the fertile soil. This is an irreversible rune. This is very stable energy. This is like divine masculine healing work, very responsive rather than reactive, knowing without guessing, because you're affirmed, you're secure, you're stable in this, and you know that now is a beautiful time to plant more seeds. Yeah, let's get some more clarity here. Two of Wands reversed. Maybe you are needing to do that divine masculine healing work. Maybe the celebration maybe went a little too far, or maybe you got into your ego a little bit. Two of Wands, though, reversed, is not really making any choices. It's not making any decisions as to expand your territory or to explore any further. No, and you kind of want to stick at home or just be here, be now, and just apply your skills and your seed, basically. Plant the seeds in the now, in the fertile soil now, instead of making a decision to do it somewhere else. You're having faith in yourself and doing that now, which is, again, not a bad place to be at. So through this, though, you're uncovering mysteries. You are, and this is Pertho, this is the Gambler's Cup. This is also like a friendly competition or a pregnancy. Also like a rite of passage or an initiation. The Gambler's Cup, though, it's like divine holding up its hands saying, look, take the leap, I got you. Do the thing. Do this. Don't make any decisions right now. but you're definitely in the right frame of mind to uncover the mystery by planting the seed right now and not doing it elsewhere. Because heck, you did the work, you received the communication, you're celebrating, you want to continue that happiness and the celebration and good communication type of energy. So why not plant the seed in the right now and carry that momentum forward? So whenever we have this, we are always kind of in that dichotomy of like, do I stay with this energy or do I go with this other energy, try to expand it into my horizons, or just nurture it right here, right now? It feels like you conquered something pretty huge in your life, and you're about to conquer some more. You're doing something that's not typically advised of you, but you're definitely wanting to. Are you being stubborn in this? Is this needing a healing of divine masculine? Okay, so you need to uncover some mysteries, and I think you might be blind to your choices here. Let's look at this though. Hagalaz is in your near future. Hagalaz is an irreversible rune. This is an unintended eventuality, like any natural disaster or a car repair or a home repair. It's not an if, it's a when kind of thing. So this is when you are, okay. I think if you are stagnant and you try to do this against divine's guidance, you might have your seeds, your crop wiped out with this natural disaster, or that's the warning aspect. Now, the other aspect of it is when you do it, you have other things in your path that are wiped away for you. You have them removed out of your life. This is kind of like the Tower card in the tarot, but this is also yeah. Look at this as happening for you, not to you, and then you'll be fine with this Hagalaz, the Hail rune in the future. These are things. There's cycles that are always going to happen in our lives. It's what we do with them that makes the biggest difference here, Scorpio. Doing so in a healthy way will leave you feeling less unstuck. This is more that this is Nine of Swords reversed. Not feeling so depressed, feeling more liberated. We look at this as happening for you rather than to you. You do feel a lot more liberated. You don't have all those swords sticking out of your back and all around you and feeling all depressed and like, oh, I might as well give up. No, you feel quite the opposite. You feel like it's happening for you and you're looking at that as a blessing. Right? Divine's removing that stuff from your divinely guided path, and there's something to be grateful for. That's a really good thing. In your energetic near future, Scorpio, is Awaz. This is the rune of clarity for this as well. So it's feeling like a spiritual recharge when you recognize that taking place in your life. This is like an inner and outer pilgrimage for you. This is an energetic source that's proven itself to you time and time again throughout your life, like the man's best friend, like the horse here recognizes the horse rune, Awaz. So this could be you traveling to a new place, right? That's part of maybe uncovering that mystery, leading you to a new literal place. Or it could be just a new place of being, a new place of comprehension, a new way of behaving or feeling as well. This is interesting. This could be attracting into a partner or a relative or somebody else, like a friend, also that's in your life. Interesting. Okay, let's get some more clarity. In your influence for the now, Berkana, the birch rune. This is, the birch goddess's rune Berkana is about familial style type of nurturing, new beginnings. So you want to nurture this energy that you've been in, but it won't last forever, but it can still, you want to plant those seeds. You want to start the new things. You want to bless and nurture them. or maybe you've been blessed and nurtured, feeling like that and wanting to go into the new things. That's also possible. And with that energy, this is beautiful. This is very much like Empress card energy in the tarot. Well, so speaking of that, let's get your card. Okay, Queen of Wands reversed. Interesting stuff. So the Queen of Wands, when it's not reversed, is very secure in intuition and manifestation abilities. Reversed is like the apprehension thereof, or it just not existing. So with this, you definitely need to go, well, you're definitely influenced by the need to nurture, which makes a lot of sense. The Queen of Wands reversed is kind of like stifling your intuition a bit. So your influence to, with the rune of clarity, is Isa. Yeah, it's the opposite of when the Queen of Wands is reversed. It's like you're putting ice on the fire, too. And you do need to nurture yourself. Probably need to maybe not be so in your ego and gung-ho about everything, but maybe slow down and rest and gain some clarity. Go within for that deep reflection work before you move on. This is with Isa, it's like your straight and narrow path, but also don't be too rigid about it. Don't be so frozen or stuck about it either. With this interesting energy that we're moving into with the beginning of Aquarius season and the Neptune going into Aries energy, we're a little conflicted internally with sticking up for ourselves and others and what is right and all that good stuff. It's like revolutionary energy. This is like your inner revolution, that all of that stuff that's happening in the world and with yourself. This is really bringing it home for you and really calling you to reflect inwardly rather than externally and really nurture yourself. Yeah, definitely want to slow down and nurture yourself. That's the influence there for that. And with that, you get some divine masculine healing work and uncovering mysteries, not making any decisions. But what is your advice for right now? Let's see what your advice for right now is. Yeah, again, we have Perth, though. This is, take the leap. Take the leap of faith, uncover those mysteries, do the dang initiation already. Definitely nurture yourself, but definitely want to step into the unknown. When you're hesitant and not making choices, that's fear. But when you're in your healed ego aspect and you're grounded and you're purposefully, knowing fully, without fear, not making steps, that's a different energy. But this is divine saying you need to do the leap. Whatever this leap is that's happening in your life, take what resonates here, leave what doesn't, because your card of clarity here for this is Knight of Pentacles. Okay, not necessarily ripping off the Band-Aid, but this is very slow, methodical steps forward. You don't necessarily, it's not a huge leap of faith. It's not as, this is like divine saying that the chasm that you need to jump across is not as daunting as it appears to be. Even the Knight of Pentacles can cross it and be secure in the steps moving forward. So like adopting that energy of the Knight of Pentacles, where you're very sure-footed, you're mindful in your approach towards your security and what you want for your best possible outcomes. Rune of clarity for this is Fehu. Yeah. healthy aspects of abundance, not being dissuaded from our divinely guided path because, ooh, shiny, look at that new thing I get to spend money on over there, or anything like that. This is a self-investment. You have the Knight of Pentacles and Fehu here, and you're going through an initiation. You are investing in yourself, Scorpio. Yeah. Do the dang transformation, uncovering mysteries. Scorpio, you're like the best at this, at the Rune of Pertho, I believe. You're just that deep diver that really can see into depths a lot clearer than anyone else, and you know that. Yeah. Healthier aspects, attachments to abundance, whatever those are. Maybe you want no attachments to abundance. Maybe you want abundance of communication into camaraderie. Yeah. Maybe you want the abundance of the Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Not necessarily fast, abundant growth, but stable, sure-footed, abundant growth. And you get there by stepping into the unknown. What you have for the outcome here, Scorpio? Beautiful, grounded sense of stability where you're standing in the world. Manas is that collective, like, knowing where you are in your clan, knowing where you are with labels, having the realization, the clarity of where you stand in the world, where you stand on beliefs, where you stand on topics, any topic really, definitions with labels, making sure if there are labels even necessary, that they are healthy, that you're stable and you're clear with this. I see you adopting into new energies, not necessarily defending, but adopting into them because of Ewas here. This could be that energetic source for you that turns out to be like best friend kind of energy. Yeah. Spiritually recharging, clarity. Yeah. And with that, everything else kind of falls into place. Wow, okay. 2 of Swords reversed for the outcome. So, less apprehension. Well, I think this is more balancing, like going within for your decisions on like a work and life separation, duality aspects, dichotomies. This is, again, labels, decisions, and practices. Are they healthy? And with the 2 of Swords reversed, you're kind of more in this sense of self-assuredness, where you do have that stability, where you don't have to like freeze and hold still and just like, okay, this is for work, this is for pleasure, this is for work, this is for pleasure. No, you are you have clarity, and you can move forward and adapt accordingly. You don't have to sit there and swat things away, is what I'm saying. You get to adapt into this new clarity. Let divine swat those things away for you in the future. You'll feel a lot more unstuck when you do. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of clarity here. Dagas and Manas. There's Dagas within Manas, as you can see. You're never going to be the same again, Libra. Or excuse me, Scorpio. Apologies. With this Dagas, it's transmutation from night into day, day into night, vice versa, whichever resonates with you, right? This is calling you into that 0 point energy of that dichotomy kind of stuff, where night and day, hot and cold, are false dichotomies, right? Where you're at the center and you're like this temperance card in tarot, where you have the 2 chalices and you're in the center, where it is calm, it is still, but you're still having both energies with you. You have both of them with you, and also not at all. You have this infinite amount of clarity with the hourglass tipped on its side, this metamorphosis of the butterfly out of its chrysalis. You have this beautiful true divine alchemy kind of outcome for you. And with this, when it's operated in healthy ways, yeah, of course you get to carry that energy with you. And you get to feel a lot less stuck. But yeah, total outcome, beautiful changes, beautiful adaptations into your new healthy life. You were a little bit confused on what steps to take forward here, but let your guidance be divine and nice, slow, methodical steps. Okay, we're not super fluid here yet, but we're getting there. Okay, we're uncovering the mysteries here, Scorpio, okay? All right, messages from the Fairies Oracle deck for the card of clarity here for this week. Divine, please show us clearly, and Fairies also, please show us clearly. What one card of clarity does Scorpio need to see or hear for this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading? Neptune going into Aries, and also first full week of Aquarius season energies. Divine, please show us clearly that one card of clarity. Whoa, we've got a lot of them that want to come out. Divine's very talkative. One card of clarity, please, Divine. One card of clarity. And Fairies, one card of clarity for Scorpio. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Okay, yeah, have that self-talk. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire, is what the card says. Admit your true feelings to yourself. And that's a beautiful card. Again, at the bottom it says, be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. This card indicates that you've been concealing something from yourself. What is it? Your emotions are true and accurate, and they're trying to get your attention. Right now, admit your deepest feelings to yourself. Know that it's safe for you to engage in this self-honesty. Your genuine feelings form the compass that points you in the best direction and guides you to the answers you seek. Trust that changes you make will come about in harmonious ways. You'll be glad that you admitted your true feelings to yourself. Additional meanings for the card are to allow other people to get to know the real you, retain your integrity by following the path that you know is right for you, be yourself, and finally, face your fears head on. Namaste, Scorpio. Have a blessed and abundant week.